defender, number 22, Nicole Miller. At midfield, number 24, Lexi Ambrose.
is the wide camera, right? Or yeah. Which thing? Because this thing is a moving camera, right? So I thought that if I keep this here, it will make some sort of noise all the time. Yeah. This is camera 2, right?
You just have a small delay before you start the match. If I could get both teams lined up on their sidelines for their equipment check. Welcome, Condor faithful, to the Fountain Street Soccer Complex. As we host the first of two matches tonight, featuring your Conestoga Condors and the visiting Mohawk Mountaineers. Today is our first ever outdoor Condor Fest, and we would like to welcome all of our family, friends, and alumni joining us today. September 30th is National Day for Truth and Reconciliation and Orange Shirt Day. This honors the children who never returned home and survivors of residential schools, as well as their families and communities. At this time, if you are able, could you please rise for the playing of our national anthem? At this time, we would like to invite Conestoga College Vice President, Communications, Marketing, Government, and Community Relations to midfield for the ceremonial coin toss with the captains from the Mohawk, Mountaineers, and Conestoga Condors. Conestoga College is a proud member of the Ontario Colleges Athletic Association and as a member adheres to the fair play policy as outlined by the OCAA. Conestoga College staff and the game officials have the right to remove any spectator exhibiting unsportsmanlike, rude, and or objectionable behavior, as well as foul language during the match. Please cheer in a professional and sporting manner.
think I just updated it. It seems 1-0.
Really? Showing over there. No, he was going in there.
Sure.
Why is he going to that back now?
Good job, bro. No, she's suspended and she has a wedding anyway. She got the red. Go Molly, let's go Moles! That's it, Molly.
Win it. Good tackle.
Stay west, stay west.
It's 3:35. The timer is not working, Bobby. 3:45. Yeah. You can add 60 seconds 3 times and then. Yeah, it's exactly 4 minutes. Me?
No one's going to stick after me though.
No. Sumit. Yeah. Yeah.
Currently 1-0 in our match as Reagan Vanderkrook got the early tally off the corner kick. Conestoga looking to respond here as we're into the 6th minute in this first half of action as the ball trickles out of bounds. Nice play there from team captain Megan Hayes. As Conestoga looking to respond, ball sent right back. Nice touch there from Abby White. A lot of possession early on from Mohawk. Player streaking up the wing, trying to feed her. In fact, Morgan will keep it. Ball cleared out nicely by Triantafillo. Heading towards the line with speed. Triantafillo trying to track it down. It's Schwartz getting it first. Good ball movement we are seeing early on from Mohawk. Coming out to play it and slowing the play down is the goalkeeper Sloan. Good looking kick, and that ball will kick off Ambrose. Mohawk right back to work with the ball. Putting it just in front there, a little too far for Triantafillo. Another ball heading towards Sloan. She will wisely scoop that one up. Putting it right back out into play. Miller now with it. White still with it. And a quick contest for the ball, sending it out of play. The starting lineup for the visiting Mohawk Mountaineers. At center back will be Mackenzie Scallon, as well as Vanderkrook. Janelle Lammers will be the left back, and Marley Droppert will be at center back. Midfielders Valerie LaRoche, as well as Emily Schwartz, Alyssa Glassbergen, and Grace McKellen. The forwards will be Jaden Morgan as well as Hannah Kelly. Starting in goal, Mia Hadley. As a good contest for the ball, there was Blazik getting a foot on it, moving up, and ball just taking out, almost having a break. There was Christina Dozen. Coming into tonight's game, Conestoga having a 3-2 record on the year with a .600 winning percentage. Currently dropped their last game to Niagara 2-0. We're on a 2-game win streak prior.
Let's go, Chris! Come on!
Conestoga trying to get the ball back from Mohawk.
Come on!
Good battle for the ball there as Brooke Meyer got a leg on it, trying to win it back, and she does. Conestoga looking to attack. That ball stopped at midfield. Good kick, sending it deep into Mountaineer territory. That off the foot of Blazik. Conestoga getting some offensive time. Ball turned over, but one back. Great job there by Molly Foy. Ball's up towards midfield, played nicely by Hayes, getting right back to work. Great stop there from the captain.
Keep going. Keep going, girls.
Ball trickling, and it will go out the back, setting up a goal kick. Action resuming here. Mohawk in their last game defeated Fanshawe 1-0, improving their record to 2-2-1 on the year. That one hitting off of the head of Hayes and out of play, setting up another throw-in. Ball sent high and up and out of play. In their last contest back on September 14th, it was Conestoga winning that clash 2-1. Fancy little footwork there from Hayes, maintaining possession, sending it towards the middle of the field. Trying to put it over the back of the D, running it down. There's Dozen. Picking that ball off there is Klimziak. The cross coming, and it will duck out just in front of the net, setting up another goal kick. Apple heading towards the line. Good touch there from LaRoche. Setting up the play. Dropper looking will switch off there. LaRoche now setting up the free kick. Just getting over the head. A race for the ball. Sending it back towards Sloan, and she will kick it out of bounds. Race for the ball there. Hayes winning it, sending it back to Sloan. Very smart play on her behalf. off the throw-in, hitting off the head. I believe that was Hayes. Trying to move up now is Dozen. Race for the ball. Involved in that is Vanderkruck. Winning the ball, I believe, is Foy. Trying to cross it over to Trantafil. That ball cleared away.
Molly, well done. Molly, you're so much faster than her. Keep up that energy. I'll carry you. I'll piggyback you.
That ball sent towards LaRoche. Played off by Jada Morgan. Blazik with it, trying to spring Foy. She's got some room. The strike, and that one is swallowed up there by Hadley.
Great ball, Ashley. Molly, all day. Let's go. Yeah, we're playing for now.
Ball sent towards midfield again. Players tracking it. And it will be Miller getting a foot on it, sending it right back up. Trantafillo taking that one. She is tripped up. And a whistle sounds. Blazik will set up for the free kick. Moving up, Klimziak. Ball is up. That is a nice cross. Good header, bit too high. Good looking try from the Condors. Haley Mackey currently leads this Condors squad with 2 goals on the season, one of those coming off of a penalty kick. Meanwhile, Ashley Blazik, who just had that free kick, leads the team in the assist category with 2. 5 different players currently have a goal for this Condors team, including Blazik, Foy, Meyer, and Soares.
Well done, Meg. Nice, bro. Go, Lex!
Battle for the ball around the middle of the field, and that one will find the seats.
That's better, girls. Let's go.
The starting lineup for the Condors: in goal, Maddie Sloan. And up front, we will have Abby White wearing number 2, Blazik in 3, Klimziak 4, Foy is number 7, Triantafillo number 9, Hayes 10, Meyer will be wearing number 13, Dozen at the 4 position 19, Miller's on D wearing 22, and Lexi Ambrose rounding out the starting lineup wearing number 24 at the midfield position. As Mohawk looking to attack, sending the ball towards the middle of the field, played there by Morgan. Whistle sounds, Conestoga takes over. Kelly with the ball. Morgan now having it, feeding it through the legs of White, all alone. Kelly, and she will score. Third year from Niagara Falls makes it a 2-0 game. Great passing play there between Morgan and Kelly. Kelly doing a great job of finishing that one off.
Come on, girls, let's go. Come on, Condors.
White sending it back, giving it to Miller. Now dropping it even further back, all the way to Sloan.
That's okay, let's go.
quick throw in for the Mountaineers. Turned over. Nice play by Blazik. That ball intercepted. Now Morgan with it. She sends a strike. Too high. Pressure coming from the Mountaineers in the feet of White, and it will be punched out. White throwing it in off of the thigh of trying to fill. Keeping it in is White. Trick billing out of bounds there from the pressure from Kelly. Conestoga throwing it in again. Off of the leg, still in bounds. Trying to cross it, getting a foot on it. There was Hayes. And then going out of bounds. Last touch by Mohawk. Bernardo Torres coming into the game along with Sokas. Heading off there is Kelly as well as Vanderkrook. Conestoga so far doing a good job at spreading it all across the field, looking to try to get an attack here. We are in the 20th minute. A lot of room here for Blazik. Trying to find Trent DeFillo. She has some room to work with. She's in on net. And that ball taken away on a nice back check there from Valerie LaRoche.
Keep going, Condors, let's go!
Setting up last touch there by the Condors. It will be a goal kick here for Hadley. Pressure coming quickly from the Condors. Dozing in on that one. Sending it up the line. Great reception there from White. Missed pass there from Schwartz. Haley Mackey looks like she'll be checking into the game as Christina Dozen heads off. Mackey currently in her 4th year of eligibility, the Kitchener native. Fresh into the game, getting her first touch is Mackey. Still with the ball. Playing on, trying to cross it. That ball taken away. Right back to work is Mackey, sending it cross field. Trying to get it back. Great pressure there from Blazik.
Keep up the momentum, Condors! Mackie, keep going, let's go! Let's go, Mackie! Keep going, Condors!
Ball sent up. Received nicely there by Blazik. Sending it towards midfield. Nice play, but a good defensive play. Receiving that one there is Dropper. Race for the ball. It will be won by Mohawk. Quickly punched away and turned over. Fight for the ball.
Molly, keep going, Molly, you're all over her. Keep up the energy. Molly, all day, let's go.
That ball up off the head there of Hayes. Nobody there for the second chance. Off another head. I believe that's going to hit off a Mountaineer and will head out of bounds. Conestoga currently with one shot in this one, trying to get a bit more offensive pressure. Off the throw-in, little give and go action. That one into no man's land. Mohawk taking over. Ball sent up, running after it there is Morgan. Taken away, great play from Hayes as she hit the turf right back up. Dropping it back now to the center back, Miller. Pressure coming, getting rid of it, and the miss from LaRoche. It will be Conestoga's ball. White throwing it in off the head there of Triantafillo. Dropping it now back to White. White with a good kick. With some room, trying to move it up there is Mackey. Triantafillo waiting for it. She now has it. Mackey, excuse me. Trying to send it towards the net. And getting it right back are the Condors. Molly Foy in on that one. Klimziak dropping it to Hayes. Pressure coming from Morgan. Good work there from Hayes, avoiding a couple pressure. Room for White to move. Sending that one in the corner. Trying to run it down there is Triantafillo. It looks like she did, and then it will be sent out. Offside being called on that play. Mohawk will take over possession. Setting up the free kick here is Sokas. Ball sent towards midfield. Good job again, continuing to slow it down a bit. There is Hayes being a great defensive weapon on this Condors squad.
Yo, that's on you, bro. And he's a vet.
How many girls in the team do you follow? All of us repost that every time.
2-on-1 scenario there, the lone Condor, that being Brooke Meyer. White to throw it in again for the Condors. Currently averaging 1.2 goals per game with a 113 shot percentage. We will redo it. White set to go again. Looks like she had Ambrose, as that one was a bit of friendly fire as the Roach caught the ball in the face. White trying to get it back. Trying to Triantafillo in, was unable to get it. Moving towards midfield. Putting it right past the D, coming out to play it, Sloan. He wisely sends it into the Condors bench. The Roach to throw in for Mohawk. Contested ball between Meyer and Morgan. That one a little too far, unable to control it. Quick throw in for the Condors. That one a little too hard, hit off the foot of Mackey. The Roach coming off now, coming into the game, Addison Can. ball thrown in. Nice header taken in beautifully there by Ambrose, trying to clear it. Mohawk still with possession. Can fresh into the game, sending the ball towards the net. Sloan will let it go out of bounds. Justina Menendez and Haley MacArthur coming into the game.
Game for the Condors. Number 8, Haley MacArthur. Number 11, Christina Menendez.
Menezes coming into the game. Taking a bit of a kick there was Menendez coming right into the game. Hayes with it, switching positions, feeding it right over. Nice play, lost in the feet a bit there for Meyer. She's got it back. Got Hayes, she goes for the cross, actually the strike. That ball taken in nicely by Hadley. Ball sent towards the line. Taken in, moving up there is Can. Schwarz had it. Triantafillo. Watch closely with some room. Ball sent up. It is still in. And it will be offside. In the 31st minute now of action, our score remains Mohawk up by a score of 2-0. Good looking kick from White. Received by Hayes. Nice passing here from the Condors as they look to strike. Mackey with some fancy footwork. That ball cleared up and out. Triantafillo with it. Has some help along the line. And that ball sent towards Hadley. She will scoop it up. That ball skied towards midfield. Will bounce over. A couple of different players quickly on it there. Morgan looking for a strike. She sends it. That ball gobbled up and in. Sloan made the first save, rebound out, and was potted there. Believe that is Bernardo Torres. Conestoga looking to respond. Ball sent, trying to spring Hayes there. Taken in by the center back. Great defensive play there from Klimziak. Trying to spring Morgan, running back. Good play, getting a leg on it, stopping that attack. There was Foy. Right back to work, go the Mountaineers. Sloan to send it away. Nice looking kick. Trying to get a head on it there was Hayes with some room to work. Meyer was pushed from behind. No call to be had. shots in favor of the Mountaineers, 4-2. Jaden Morgan and Horton Snyder are currently tied for the lead in goals on the Mohawk team with 2. Morgan leads the team in points with 6 and a 250 shooting percentage. Ball up, trying to get ahead on it, and does, is McLennan. Taken in nicely by Sloan, slowing it down. That ball stopped at midfield, taken in again by the Mountaineers. It's Sokas. Lammers has it, pressured by a couple Condors. She avoids it. Ball moving up. Conestoga trying to get it back. Ball was sent back, and the whistle sounds. Sloan holding it now, sending it on up to Blazik. A couple of subs looking to come into the game. The next stoppage here for Mohawk. Until then, we play on. Pressure coming from Morgan, spinning off it. Foy sending it up to Triantafillo. 4 Mohawk Mountaineers converging on her. She's able to clear it. Battle for the ball. Running after it is Hayes, heading out of play and stopped. Vanderkrook coming back into the game for Morgan, also checking out Schwarz. As Claudia Calix coming into the game as well. Working in tight quarters are the Condors. White playing that one. Sending it over to Foy. Foy up to Triantafillo. Tried to do a little give and go, intercepted by Can. Quickly thrown in and received. Menendez. Moving up the field ever so slightly for another throw in are the Condors. Ball sent right back out. Quick throw in will find Menendez. Playing on the line, trying to spring a Condor, nobody home. Troppert with it. Troppert still with it, sending it over to the line for Can. Triantafillo trying to get there first. Sterling and Kelly coming into the game. Glasbergen coming out as well as Lammers. Currently Mohawk using the depths of their bench. Whistle sound stopping that play. Quickly thrown in. Trying to keep it up. Unable to. There was Triantafillo. Quickly trying to throw it in is Can. She gets it up. Nice header there from Triantafillo. Another nice touch from White. Conestoga looking to move up. Fancy footwork there from Blazik. Into the corner they go. Simziak has it.
It's your ball, it's your ball. Great call.
Conestoga trying to cross it, intercepted right back into the feet of a Condor. Blazik has some room. She'll send it towards the net. Taking that one in is Hadley. Conestoga currently finds himself in 4th place in the West, while the Knights sit atop the division at 4-2-1.
Press, press, press. Having a stinker, referee.
Go, Mackie, take it, Mackie.
Moving up now, Conestoga with some room to work.
Whip it in.
Let's go, Meg.
Trying to cross that was Hayes. It hits a body. Hayes gets it right back. Menendez, as that one is taken in by Hadley, stopping the attack.
Condors, let's go. Keep it up.
Blazik trying to get it back. That ball clear towards the line. Racing after it is White. She's trying to run it down. Pressure coming from Torres. Vanderkruck currently still with possession. Closely watched by the Condors D, and that one taken in by Sloan.
Man, Meg. Good, Meg. Yes,
Over the top.
Meg, keep working. Let's go. Coming, Meg.
With some room to work, Mackey.
Yes,
With room to work, she's trying to find a teammate to feed it off to. 2 players there, that being Meyer and Hayes. Miller coming back into the game as Ashley Blazik will head to the bench. Grace McKellen also coming off, subbing in for her, Emily Schwartz. Possession taken over by Mohawk into the 42nd minute. Off the throw-in, contested ball heading back towards Mohawk territory, trying to clear it out. There is Torres.
Come on, Nick, let's go.
Continuing to maintain possession. She still has it. Sending it towards the middle of the field. That ball intercepted by Menendez. Looks like White will set up for the free kick. Moving in towards the box. A lot of different players. See if White can put a nice touch on this one. Wall of 2 set up. White puts it on. Nice header, trying to find Triantafilo, could not. Getting it back, Vanderkruck. Schwartz riding the line, watched by Miller. Hitting the back there of Foy. with some speed. Mackey trying to spring, unable to. The streaking player, that being Haley MacArthur. That ball towards midfield, squeaking through. Triantafilo bringing it in, sending it back. Miller trying to find Hayes, unable to. Conestoga getting the pressure and getting the ball with some room, trying to find Megan Hayes, all in and blocked, and then it goes out of bounds. Coming out to play with a great force there is Hadley, disrupting the play. Continuing charge spread out our Mohawk. That ball heading towards the line. Unable to get ahead on it. Menendez trying to find Triantafilo, and she has it back. Momentarily fighting two Mountaineers there. She's still fighting for it. Getting it back. White setting up for the free kick. Time dwindling in this first half of play. There's the kick. Headed away there by Sokis. Right back to White. Trying to get it over to Miller. Heading out of bounds. It will be Mohawk's ball. There'll be about 2 minutes of stoppage time as Miller tries to find Hayes streaking up the line. She will be muscled off the ball and it will head out of bounds, setting up a goal kick. Trying to win it back are the Condors. Players slowed to get up. I believe that is going to be MacArthur. Good header there from Sokis. Sent right back, but will go out of bounds. Score remains 3-0 as we approach the end of this first half. All sent towards midfield, right over the head there of Mackey. Good play from White, sending it back. Moving forward, trying to clear it, hit White with it. Conestoga back with it. Triantafilo over to Hayes. Good give and go. Triantafilo keeping it in. Nice give and go. Conestoga still with it. Back towards midfield and heading out of bounds. And that will bring us to halftime. The score at half, Mohawk 3, Conestoga still yet to score. Shots also in favor of the Mountaineers, 6-3. We'll be back in about 15 minutes with more women's soccer action. Stay tuned.
Okay, Condor fans, if you can have your attention on the field at midfield. September 30th is National Day for Truth and Reconciliation and Orange Shirt Day. This honors the children who never returned home and survivors of residential schools, as well as their families and communities. Today we are fortunate to have a special guest to bring a few words of thanksgiving. Ron Thomas is a member of the Seneca Nation from the Bear Clan family. He's been in the position of head faith keeper at the Seneca Longhouse from a young age and was one of the first cohort graduates of the full immersion Gawanio and speaks fluent Cayuga language. Marcus had the absolute pleasure and privilege of learning and visiting several of our elders who passed before us, and is so grateful of the teachings, stories, and language shared with them, and hopes to have them share with others so together we can keep the culture alive, traditions and language alive and strong. Thank you very much, everyone, for the warm greetings and introductions. It's a great honor to come and give a few words of encouragement and thanksgiving for September 30th for Truth and Reconciliation Day, and a great honor as well to be invited here from two fine colleges and municipalities to be able to bring our minds together as one. Our ancestors as the Haudenosaunee, it's always an honor and a privilege when we hear land acknowledgements for new openings or what have you, and it reminds us of our ancestry from both what we call each other in relation in the language we say, "Wadadigan." That means my brothers and my sisters, and this is ageless language that we use, terminology within our ancestry, and we thought it would be a pious respect from our ancestors to your ancestors, as one of our earliest treaties with the Haudenosaunee and beyond post contact was in the early 1600s, and we developed a treaty called the Two-Row Wampum, and from that treaty came a good mind between both of our ancestry. We agreed that we would have three principles that would guide us as we lived here on Mother Earth together side by side. You might see this belt from time to time. It signifies the backing is all white, and you'll see two purple lines running through it. The two purple lines are representations of two groups of people that travel on their own vessels. One travels in the birch canoe, one travels in the sailboat. And we say that we have our own language, our own laws, our own ways of giving thanks. And within these principles, we agree that we're always going to have a good mind with one another, that we're going to live on mother's back in this world side by side with the commonality of respect, friendship, and gratitude for one another, and that we're going to have that peace be everlasting. This is our oldest treaty in agreement is as long as the grass shall grow green and the sun shines bright and the water flows downhill, this will be for everlasting. That our ancestors, both mine and yours, would have this understanding of a good mind for one another, and that we'll have this peace and respect for each other, and that we won't interfere with each other's lives, and that we'll live in harmony together side by side. So it's a great honor to still see this being respected between us in this day and age. Being able to be recognized as the Haudenosaunee homeland through land acknowledgement, as well as the National Day of Reconciliation and Truth on September 30th. And it's so wonderful to see all of the orange shirts and solidarity and support and love. And it's a great honor to be able to see each of us still using that good mind that our ancestors both agreed to. So we thought it would be fitting to share a song that is called the Friendship Song, and it's in our way of repolishing
They're Arby's fries. Are they $9 good? Not really. Yeah, if you're off. I just offered you a fry.
Oh my gosh, her and I both ended up with no toilet paper. I texted her.
Emily texted me and I go,
Yeah. I was like, did you bring me toilet paper? And she goes, I have none either.
Lights, camera, action. I think soccer is a very simple game, very passionate and strong game. It's a very physical and fit game.
It's a fast-paced game. You never know where the ball is going to end up. You got to be on your toes at all time. You got to be ready. Hi, my name is Megan Hayes. I play on the varsity women's soccer team as the captain, alongside Molly Foy, and I'm currently taking Bachelor of Community and Criminal Justice. Growing up, just watching the game, going to a couple professional games to watch Canada play. So Christine Sinclair, of course, was everyone's role model. But I think once I started playing rep soccer, around the age of 12, I think that's where I found the love for the game.
I perform better in school because I perform well in sports as well. Hi, my name is Molly Foy. I'm at Conestoga College for the Bachelor's of Science in Nursing program. It's my third year playing for the women's varsity soccer program. Honestly, many aspects in life you can learn from being on a team and being an athlete. I think especially just being in Conestoga as well itself, I think Conestoga has such a sense of community, and they strive in each program, I know, to like be as close as you can, be a family. And I can definitely see that in my own program with the women's soccer. I think just being an athlete itself, you learn so many crucial skills, and that's supported by such a supportive staff and all the coaches and your players. Everyone that's in here has just such a sense of involvement in your athletics as well as your schooling, as well as you being a person. You know, the first thing they'll ask is like, how are you doing? How's your life? Type thing, instead of just, always asking like, how's school? Yeah, like it gets, it's they have a sense of involvement in your life as well. So I think you learn how to be a better person as well as better in your profession going forward, which ultimately we're all here for school, right? So I think that's a really crucial part that you learn from being a student athlete at Conestoga.
We always tend to come in as the underdogs of Conestoga. It's been I think 20 odd years or so that, they've last won a provincial or national championship. So I think, stepping on the field, we all have the mindset to play for yourself and to play for each other. I'm always nervous when I step on the field, but, as soon as that first kickoff goes, the nerves kind of settle, but we just come in with a mindset that we got to compete. We had a lot of new girls come in, some good recruits that Peter brought in. We ended up moving our way up to the table and finishing 5th, which was great. We went and played a crossover game against Redeemer, who was ranked the higher seed. Very good match. Ended up tying and went into penalty kicks. I think it was a great season overall. The girls played really well and set us up for the indoor season so far, which has shown that, we came first place in our last tournament. So we're ready to play.
Guys, Steve, we need to be wider.
I'm gonna fight 'em all. A 7-nation army couldn't hold me back. They're gonna rip it off, taking their time right behind my back. And I'm talking to myself at night because I can't forget. Back and forth through my mind behind
And we are back with more Conestoga Condors women's soccer action. Our score coming in after halftime, 3-0. That ball gets through on towards new keeper Skylar Morales. She stops that one, and the ball is cleared. Morales currently in her first year with the team, graduated from Resurrection. Fight for the ball. Mackey tiptoeing the line. Still with it. Sending towards the middle of the field. Pressure coming. That's Glasbergen. Crossfield, White with it. Sending it deep. That one is going to be reeled in by Hadley. With space, Scanlon intercepted. Conestoga looking to attack. Chris passing so far, getting through, heading towards the line, running it after it. Lammers, she will not be able to get there. And it will be Conestoga's ball. Klimsiak throws it in. Taken in by Hayes. Towards midfield. Conestoga doing a good job of controlling possession right now. Marley Dropper will be picking up a yellow card on the play. Setting up for a free kick for the Condors. And it will be Blazik to take it. Ball is up. Good looking shot taken in by Hadley. Strong throw. Lammers with it. Blazik pressuring her. As an infraction will be called on Blazik, setting up a free kick for Mohawk. Ball heading towards the sidelines and out. To throw it in. That hitting off of Morgan, sent back towards midfield. Conestoga takes it in. Blazik quickly on that, trying to get it back, unable to. Schwartz has it. With tempo, here come the Mountaineers, running it down there, LaRoche. Met there by White, battle of the twos. A little bit of room for Miller to work with. She feeds it over to White. White going up the sidelines. Still in, intercepted by Mohawk, turned right back over. Glasbergen has it at midfield. Big strike taken in by White. Conestoga now with it. A little bit of pressure coming from the right side of White. She deals with it nicely. Now Mackey with it. Mackey with some room to work. Trying to spring one of her teammates, unable to do so. Lazik trying to get in there, still with it, Sokas. Ball going all the way back to Morales. She'll play it. Two coming in on Blazik. She feeds it over there to Klimsiak. Was able to find Dozin. Dropping it back now to one of the center backs, Miller. Over now to White. White has a great leg, seeing she can put one in a good spot. Racing after it. I believe that was going to be Meyer. Was trying to run it down. Ball went a bit too far. We will reset, setting up a corner. Blazik setting up as players begin to file into the box. Ball is up a bit low, and it will be cleared. Racing in, White trying to keep it alive for the Condors. She will. Blazik trying to cross it. That hit a body and goes out. Back towards line again. Miller plays it for White. A little tic-tac-toe action happening for the Condors. Mohawk doesn't want any part of that, and they will get it, clear it. Mackey gets around one defender. Cannot get around the second, as I believe LaRoche intercepted that one. Conestoga with some room to work. Quickly there, Jaden Morgan. Hayes with it back as one of the center backs for Condors. Now putting it all the way back to Morales. She sends it towards White. White doing a very good job this game of receiving the ball. Was able to find a teammate as there is a down Mountaineer. Conestoga with some room to work. Trying to send it towards the middle of the field. Still with possession of the ball. Room for Mackey. She sends it on net. And taken in by Hadley, stopping the attack from the Condors. As it looks like LaRoche is feeling that one a bit, she will sub out. Jada Sterling will come in place of her. Sterling checking in, playing right back now. Good looking kick from Hadley. Hit off of White and then went to Mountaineer momentarily. Right back to the Conestoga and out. Last touch there, I believe it hit off Miller, and then they're going to say hit off of a Mountaineer. Good play on the line from a few different Condors. That is going to be Ambrose touching it last, sending it back towards the keeper. She will wisely pick it up as there was pressure coming from the Condors. Believe that is going to be Dozin. Towards line, running after there, Klimsiak. Ball gets around here, heading towards Hayes. She sends it up and on top of the roof of the bench and out of play. Off the throwing, good job and a good read from Hayes. Dozen trying to get free. Intercepting that one. Mackey towards the line, just a bit too far out of the reach of Foy. Fight for it. Good job from Morgan. Throwing it right back in. Conestoga, and that hit off of Foy and out. Couple quick throw-ins for both teams. Throwing it over. Good read there from Klimsiak, setting that one out, keeping the attack at bay. Behind the back there of Schwartz, trying to get it back. Ball changing hands quite a bit. One now by Kelly. Mountaineers looking to attack. Good job there. Believe that is going to hit off of Klimsiak. Now to throw it in Lammers. Conestoga looking for their first tally of the match as we are into the 12th minute of this second half. Foy, Ambrose, couple players knocking the wind out of Glasbergen. Trying to spring Foy, she is unable to. Goes all the way to Hadley and she will pick it up. That ball is skied towards midfield. Players converge. Hit off the head there of Lexi Ambrose. Trying to work around. Here comes Morgan in on Morales. She will dive and cover it up. Good read there by Skylar Morales. That ball sent away. Trying to run it down are the Condors. Quickly on that ball. Dozen has been running all over the field this evening. Ball sent towards midfield, played by Hayes. Going over to Klimsiak. Trying to once again send it, and that one taken in by Hadley. Quite quickly throwing it back in. Fight for the ball. Good header there from Ambrose. Conestoga looking to attack. Quickly turned over. Now have to get back on the defensive side of the ball. With some room. Conestoga closing that one off. As I believe offside will be called. Couple of players coming off. As Foy's coming off, as well as Brooke Meyer coming back into the game, Menendez, as well as MacArthur. Calix coming into the game as well. That one hit off of the head. Quickly cleared, and it will be a throw in for the Condors. Shots now 7-5 in favor of the Mountaineers. See if Conestoga can capitalize. Ball taken away by MacArthur, and it will be called out of bounds. Ball quickly thrown in. Conestoga right back to work. Blazik with it. Nice little give and go. Conestoga trying to track it down. Moving up the pitch very quickly are the Mountaineers. Good job getting a foot on the ball there. Is going to be Mackey, I believe. Keeping possession. Now feeding it on over to Kelly. Trying to find Morgan. Morgan trying to run it down. Taking that one away with force. MacArthur going right back. Morales calling for her. She will pick it up. Stopping the play. Conestoga moving up the pitch, looking to try to get a score. Good job there from the Condors. MacArthur with it. Pressure coming from behind. Almost sprung MacArthur. Still with it, Mackey. Sending a huge boot, trying to see if she can get a friendly bounce. Playing it on the first bounce there is Hadley. And she will just roll it out there to Scanlon. As offside will be called, as it looked like Kelly was going to be all alone. Sending the ball back, tracking it down there was Droppert. Good pressure again from Conestoga, continuing to try to force some mistakes on the Mohawk side. Blazik has it. Going for the cross, fighting for position there was MacArthur. Good play from Blazik. Ball was coughed up momentarily. Miller back on it. Hit off a body. And the ball is just pinballing around right now. Nobody quite able to settle it down. Morales now with it. Ball has settled down onto the foot of Klimziak. As that one will head out. And now quickly thrown back in by Klimziak. Conestoga once again back into Mohawk territory. It's Mackey. Ball heading towards the corner and out. Throwing it in, MacArthur has it. She goes for a cross. Not to be had. That ball heading towards the line. Klimziak is there to play it. Hayes has it, a little bit of pressure coming. As Kelly was approaching. White tries to send it deep in. Running after it there is Hadley, and she will be the one to let it go out of bounds. Meyer and Foy coming back in. Blazik and Dozen coming out. Now a quick substitution for the Mountaineers. Glasbergen coming out. Torres back into the game. Already with one tally to her name. Ball sent up. Curling. Great read there. That was Klimsiak. Good defense ever trying to get out of her way. Mackey with it still. Mackey looking upfield. Nearly had MacArthur all alone. That ball sent up and out. Lammer's a bit shaken up off of the collision. As Hannah Kelly coming out of the game will be substituted by Reagan Vandekruck. Playing very high up are the Condors, seeing if they can get it to MacArthur. She's trying to get lost in the mix. That ball just out of the reach of Mackey. It will remain in Condors' possession. Now ball flips over, Mohawk takes over. We are 23 minutes into the second half of soccer action. And great touch there from Mackey. Mohawk trying to get it back, and they will. Sending towards midfield, running it down there, Vandekruck. Double team there for the Condors as they win it back. As White was very high up towards the midfield position, now she's trying to get back. Good job there from Hayes. Good passing here from the Condors. Ball sent out of play. Last touch by the Condors. Lammers looking to throw it in. And she will. Trying to find Morgan. Conestoga gets it back. White with some room to move. Running hard after Menendez. Still in. As a player is down onto the ground, we will take a moment while she gets tended to.
Mountaineers, number 2, Valley Road.
As I believe Jada Sterling was the player down, she will head off. Coming back in is Valerie LaRoche. Trying to run it down was Morgan. Morales gets to it first, sending it out of danger. Looking like Mohawk trying to spread out a bit with some room to work off the throw-in. That one a bit far. Hayes clearing it out of danger. Meyer freshly back into the game, trying to send it up there to MacArthur. Mackey back with it. She can really move as she crosses half, hitting off of a couple players, and diving on that ball is Hadley. Hayes able to get a foot on it, stopping that defense, or stopping that offensive attack, pardon my. Great passing here from the backs. White with a bit of room to work. Good tackle from her. That ball will head out. Off the throw-in. Great job to read it and intercept it there was Megan Hayes. That finds MacArthur. She has somebody to drop back to. She decides to run up the wing. A little bit of room to work with. Trying to get around Lammers. Good positioning of the ball. Running after it and unable to run it down there was Haley MacArthur. Action resuming after the goal kick. Moving it up. Great job from MacArthur intercepting the pass, getting possession back in favor of the Condors. A little bit of room to work for Klimsiak. She crosses it, hitting off a couple Mountaineers, but into the feet there of Foy. With room, Condors bench wanting a call, none to be found. Moving up now the Mountaineers. LaRoche with it, she tries to run it down, sending it up the line and into the feet of White. Throw in now for Mohawk. Little back and forth. Hayes currently with it. She tries to send it up. That will be intercepted. As I believe that will set up a free kick, yes, for the Condors. Condors are coached by Peter Mackey with his assistants Stuart Mackey, Megan Vautour, Ramis Kurtman, and Sebastian Scarbosa. As they currently have 5 shots to their name, still looking for their first goal, just over the head there of Mackey. A little bit of room for MacArthur. She works around one defender. That will be cleared by the second. Still a bit of room. Lammers Good header there from Klimsiak trying to keep it in. Mackey slips up and the ball returns into the feet of the Mohawk Mountaineers. Running up the sidelines with pace. There goes LaRoche. She sends it back towards the middle. That would be left by Morgan and then taken in by the Condors. Nice little fake out there from Mackey. She has room to work. Hard pressure there from Schwarz. Sending it back to White. White putting it back to the middle. Haley Mackey. Mackey with it. Ball cleared out. A little bit of a miss hit. Morgan running after it. She has it in on Morales. Shot off the foot. What a save! Skylar Morales off the tip of her toe. She gets it. Great job from the freshman keeper. Setting up a goal kick now for the Mountaineers. Already converted on one of their corner kicks. Have the Mountaineers looking to do so again. That ball is up. Hitting off a few different players and not in the back of the net. And will be cleared out of danger for the moment. Scanlon putting a hard strike on. Smartly watching it go out of bounds is Morales. Conestoga back with it. It's the captain Hayes sending it towards the middle of the field. Now dropping it to one of the wing backs there. Klimsiak with it. Smartly was able to find MacArthur up the side. Good defense again there from Lammers. Continuing to shut the Conestoga defense down up the wing. Ball will be thrown in by Klimsiak. Nice play there by Klimsiak, keeping the drive alive. Hayes with a little bit of pressure through the legs of MacArthur. As a player goes down for Conestoga, we will step aside. Hayes putting a good shot towards the middle of the field. Over the head of White. She tries to run it down. Followed closely by Vanderkrook. Morales gets that one blocked. Bouncing over the head there of Vanderkrook and cleared out of danger by the Condors. Not yet, as it's right back in. Torres firing that one high.
Come on, Condors, 10 minutes. Let's work hard.
Unruh coming into the game now for the Condors, as Brooke Meyer will head off. Morgan closely watching Hayes, just over the outstretched foot of White. Conestoga looking to maintain possession. Stolen away by LaRoche, trying to cross it. Hayes will not have it as she looks to clear it out. Ball over, heading towards midfield. Right back into Conestoga territory. Vanderkrook with a nice cross. Reeled in nicely by Morales. Rolling it out there, Foy with some room to work. She'll send it over to Klimsiak. Watched closely by Morgan. Conestoga gathering themselves, looking to attack. That one gets through.
Oh my. This is the only time he called it. The only time. She can't even find the card in her pocket. She's been digging for 10 seconds. Get on with it. If Ramit is getting mad, you know they did something wrong.
Yellow card being assessed to the Condor bench. Couple of subs coming into the game for the Mountaineers. That will be Sylvia Zokas as well as Addison Can. Coming out will be Schwarz as well as LaRoche. Into the 39th minute of the second half of action. Our score remains 3-0. Action resuming here as Lammers off the free kick, sending it away. Intercepted by Mackey. That ball will be punched out there by McLennan. Throwing it in now. Morgan trying to get the ball back for Mohawk. Hayes down. Still with the ball are the Mountaineers. Nice header from White. Ball trickles out and cleared very nicely there by Nicole Miller. With possession as time continues to tick. Back and forth, Mohawk goes. Looking upfield, Lammers is hiding out by the line. Good leg in there from MacArthur, disrupting the play. Nice header there from Klimsiak. Trying to spring another player, unsuccessful. Doing a great job of that this game at stifling it is Mohawk. Lammers to have the free kick. That ball is up and off the head again from Klimziak, continuing to play a grade D for this Conestoga squad. That one heading out of bounds. I believe it was last touched either by Morgan or it will be Hayes, sub coming into the game as Hannah Kelly coming back in. Vanderkrook will head off. Ball thrown in, taken nicely there by Ambrose and sent back right where it came from Lammers. Off the head, still heading backwards, couple headers. Ambrose with it. Trying to settle the ball are the Condors. Hayes with it, sending it towards the middle of the pitch. Miller with it. White, round one, dishing it off. Little give and go action. Menendez with it. Miscommunication there. Conestoga gets it back. Lot of touches here for the Condors trying to get through this Mohawk D. White fighting forward. As I believe it is going to set up for a corner kick. Switching off that, Mackey set to take the corner now. That ball is up, looking good. Just over the back. It's a good looking corner there from Mackey. Schwartz coming back into the game now as Torres will head off. Action resuming, hit off the foot, running in after it. There's Klimsiak. Good win there, Unra. MacArthur, as she fires that one off the backside of Lammers. With some room to work, Hayes nearly got through. Good stop there by Lammers. Lammers sending it up. Good defensive placement there from Miller. Ball just squeaks free at midfield. Menzies passed it back to White and she sends it up. Ball trickles out. Quick throw in for Mohawk. Menendez doing a great job winning it back. Getting caught in, looks like a spin cycle, spinning a couple times, winning it back for the Condors. With some room, she finds Klimsiak. She has room to run, and she will take it. Sending over through the legs there of one of the Mohawk defenders. That was Droppert. Conestoga trying to go get it. And that one will be sent out of play. That ball up and through MacArthur, swallowed up by Hadley. Light continuing to be at a premium as we progress in this game into extra time. White playing that one, bit of contact. Mohawk player goes down. I believe that was McLennan. Shots remain 5-8 in favor of the Mountaineers. Our score 3-0. Trying to spring Morgan. Morales takes it in. And she will boot it away. Conestoga back with it. Good passing play, moving forward and sent out of bounds. That off of the foot of Sokas. With some room, trying to get it back was Menendez. Corner set up now for the Condors. Had a good look in their last attempt. See if they can find the back of the net in this one. Mackey again to take it. That ball is up. Off of the head of a Mountaineer. Looks like it is trying to be cleared. Conestoga still with it. Off the goal post and out of play. We will redo the corner. Ball is up, looking good. Up and in. Mackey scores. Conestoga on the board. Great looking kick there from Haley Mackey. She's been all over the pitch in this game. Finally being rewarded for her efforts as she gets the first marker for Conestoga. Now 3-1. Ball sent back. Conestoga off their first goal, continuing to press, looking for a second. That ball a little too far there for Can, heading out of play. Throwing it in quickly, White. And that brings us to the end of the match. Our final score, Mohawk 3, Conestoga 1, off the corner kick from Mackey. That does it for today's match. Once again, our final score, Mohawk 3, Conestoga 1. We would like to thank you for tuning in from everybody here at the Fountain Street Complex. I'm Aiden Shkuski saying have a great rest of your weekend.
This is more than a recreation facility. This is where you push your limits, break a sweat, and build lasting friendships in a supportive community. This is where you'll feel empowered and inspired to develop lifelong skills for personal and professional achievement. At the Student Recreation Center, we are a community of over 25,000 Condors striving to soar in state-of-the-art facilities. We foster an environment where determination meets opportunity.
We're here to motivate, driving growth, and providing leadership on your journey to a healthier, happier you.
We're a diverse community, fueling our passion with each rep, each sweat drop, and each moment of personal growth.
We are constantly challenging ourselves, pushing our boundaries, and celebrating every personal achievement along the way.
We are the pulse of friendly competition in pursuit of victory and camaraderie through sports and friendship.
We are fierce competitors, where diversity strengthens our bond and enhancing our skills on and off the pitch.
We are varsity athletes, turning victories into championships as high-performing gamers.
We are fueled by determination, teamwork,
And the thrill of victory on and off the field.
We
are Condors.
This is your opportunity to explore our dynamic programming and find the physical activities that ignite your passion. Visit the Student Recreation Center today to join the community of Condors striving to soar on campus.